Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Dredge. I'm fairly certain where that is we literally just have to fish. So this is going to be like a just chatting stream more than anything else, I believe. Because the DLC, the Pale Reach DLC, was really short. But it added a bunch of new, it added a whole new area, so that's pretty neat. The Iron Rig was fairly long. I like the Iron Rig because it allows you to increase the size of your boat and also gives you things that you could add to your boat to upgrade your stuff. So in all honesty, Iron Rig is my favorite of the DLCs for Dredge. Once we get 100% complete with all the things that we need to, that will end Season 2 of Dredge. And the next time that you see Dredge, it will probably be a completely new game with a metric fuck ton of mods. Right? Oh, that's right. We need to get exotic bait. Now, my question is, can I literally just... What if I just did this, and I went to this, and I did this, and I went X, and I did this... Because we need to get an aberration level one of these, and I'm not sure if this is the way that you do it, right? Like, am I waste? Like, let me see if I can see one that says more than a few, right? Let's see if we can find something that says more than a few, if there is one. I doubt it. Oh, that was close. Oh, I don't know how. I had to hold my breath and everything on that one. Oh. You know nothing. Might as well fish as much as possible. Okay. There we go. Just to get a little bit of extra cash while we're here. Uh-oh. Calm down. Alright. So we're looking for anything that says more than a few. In all honesty, one of the mods I was thinking about adding was a mod that allowed you to naturally catch legendary fish, like they would respawn, but you basically had to just wait for a day. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any more than a few, so you know what? I'm going to drop 3 and say fuck it and see what happens. Can you even catch an aberration one of these this way? Like... Yeah. Perfect. Alright. See, I knew there was a way that I could get this to fit. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up how to catch aberration legendary fish. Because... Oh, also, what net am I using? Yeah, the Radiant. I did make a joke about making this my favorite because the Radiant trawl net, in all honesty. But real talk, I would have taken a 2x3 that did ice, coastal, oceanic, shallow, swamp, mangrove, and volcanic. Like, if it did... Abyssal and Hadal, it didn't need to do, but, come on. Let me get everything, right? And does it give us ice as well? It does. But you know what? It gives us the 90%. So I'm not actually going to complain, realistically. Stone, copper, and iron is huge. Well, I mean, they could essentially in the future make an adjustment, because they've done that before. I know they've done that before. They've made adjustments to, like, the durability of certain tools. Do you think it would be more satisfying if they increased the durability of copper to that of, like, an iron pick, but made it slower than the iron pick? Copper's kind of pointless. I mean, yeah, it's a, well, think of, honestly, to me, copper is fine to have, because while it might be pointless, I guarantee you there are so many people that will have copper tools just because they can, and they're weird, and they're people like me. You know what I mean? Because I'm one of those types of people that will have a couple sets of copper on hand, just to have a couple sets of copper on hand because you can, at least initially, and then I'll never use copper again. Where copper becomes more important is with mods. But they're making more uses for copper, right? And that's why I'm happy about it. Because it used to be, what the fuck did you have copper for outside of building blocks? I always hate when you only have one use for something, and it's like a mundane use. If you have one use for something and it's part of a thing, yeah. But copper only being for building is kind of a shame, and I'm glad they're starting to do more with it. Like, they actually added a bunch more, when I was still kind of playing the game, they added a bunch of stuff for copper, if I'm not mistaken. They also added stuff that you could do with bamboo, building stuff with bamboo. Alright, let me look something up really quickly. I'm looking at the legendary fish aberrations. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't realize that that would do that. I just learned something new. I gotta test it out, and unfortunately, we need some goop. I think we have a bunch at base. No, we might not. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna generate some goop. Why did that not generate goop? Oh, I just realized. Wait, I just realized. Because we have a map. Yep. We can go get goop that way. Let me sell fish. Let me sell fish. Fish sell. Give me, storage. That's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. We have dark canisters. We could make bait easily enough, but if I'm being honest, I don't care to. I'll just buy it. Also, get one of these explosives, because I know there's an area back there that I can blow up. Yeah, that does kind of limit you. I'm trying to think about, like, all the stuff that stone can mine and cannot mine. And yeah, that's kind of weak. That's a little bit weak. They could have at least let copper mine a couple of extra things. At the very least, they could have done that. I love how zippy this boat is. Probably shouldn't be messing around trying to catch these. I should just go for the goop like I'm doing. Might as well catch an aberration over here. Depleted because it turned over to morning. Look at this. Boop. I'm okay with dark ooze gathering on my vessel. Gives us more of this stuff to work with. That's kind of unfortunate that it also infested the fish. You know what's funny? I'm thinking about it. The modders with this game, because of what they did with the iron rig, they could actually add something that'll allow you to be able to butcher the fish into a mixed bait. Like, because you have, I know, like, repair kits and stuff that you could take with you, tea that you could drink for sanity, something that you could use to repair your net, and something you can use to repair your ship itself. So because they have consumables like that that you can craft, they could probably, you know what you could do? You could make it like a steel point over here, which literally has no use. They could have added with one of these DLCs something with the ability to turn that into like mixed bait, like turn all the current fish that you have on your inventory into equivalent amount of mixed bait. You're kind of evil. Well, we've already established this. We've already established that kind of evil thing. But I'm curious specifically what makes you say that this time. They're golems. They don't have any other emotions except defend, attack. Changed my mind on that one. Can't do it. I mean, yeah. Oh, shit. That's kind of wild. The odor of the dark splashes, apparently, I guess. Oh, because there's 3 things on board, it went to 3 fish. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, we're gonna play this for like 2 hours or so, then we'll switch over to Arena Breakout for a bit. Official release, that game runs pretty smooth. I do have a couple of moments where I'll get like a skip here or there. But yeah, I'm gonna outpace you with my damn backwards. I can actually almost outpace you going backwards. I could definitely run circles around you now. You know what's really funny? I'm thinking about it, and I do want to play a new game with a bunch of mods in this at some point in the future. Again, probably make this a Monday game, because it's a very good fire and forget type game, I feel. Pick all, pick up. Undermarket. Repair all. Factory. Shit. I am hoping that this method will make it to where I only need 4 more of these. I'm not 100% sure. It's expensive as fuck. And I've gone through way too much of it. And it is the aberration level chance. Like, basically, if I don't do it, if it doesn't work this next wave, and I have to catch them naturally, it's gonna take quite a grind to get these aberration legendary fish, which is what I'm focusing on doing first and foremost in order to make sure I don't have anything to, like, it'll be easier to catch the other fish. I just need to catch piles of fish. Did not realize it would take a thing of metal. Yes, I am an idiot. Thank you for asking. Should be able to, yeah, buy 2 more of these at the undermarket. It's a shame you can't, like, stack them to build multiple at once, and you have to do it individually. But at least they give us the option to be able to do this individually, irregardless. Alright. Now. Making sure you get the animals in without other animals coming out. Then I'm not sure. Well, up until you get at least a breeding pair. Once you get a breeding pair of animals, that's about it. But I definitely understand the difficulty of getting a breeding pair. Yeah, So you actually have to go far out of your biome to get the animals and then bring them back. I didn't even think about that. So... it gave us the aberration. And that is honestly all we really needed. Even though we're not going to get, like... That's a cool... Brute's Crux. Demonic spirit of the swamp. Horns grown, twisting, bracing. A skull to shatter any barrier. Interesting. This thing looks like... It almost looks like it can fucking fly. It almost looks like a damn... Graboid. Alright, let's sell this bad boy. At least see if we can sell this bad boy. So we gotta turn around and go out this way. Yeah, go out to the east. We're gonna get a little bit less money than we normally would due to the fact that it's an infested thing. But how much are we getting? Is it more than 700? I doubt it. 255. Eh. Not that bad. We gotta let atrophy regenerate, so... We're gonna have to do a lot of back and forth for the crabs here. Feels like it's a little bit of a waste, but at this point I do not care. Because I need the room. Gone. That's only up there to be able to catch ice level fish. I could replace this with that. Do I want to do that? No, I want to keep the other one because even though it's a more fishing speed, I really don't care about fishing speed. I'd rather be able to catch every type of fish. Material harvester's pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of this. Alright. Give us more room to work with at the very least. Are we gonna come back here anytime soon? I mean, I'd predominantly, like, I'm gonna have to catch some fish over here. For sure. We could probably do some of that now. Coastal shallow oceanic. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense to not have the, like, it makes so much more sense to keep these upgrade, the infused fireproof rod, and this makes more sense because this gives us shallow and coastal, as well as volcanic and mangrove, which are predominant, like, if we go to this area, we can catch anything. We go to any other area in this game, we can catch anything. The only thing we cannot catch is ice. And realistically, I don't know if I can upgrade the glacial. I probably should not have done that. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Whatever, we'll keep it like this. We could go for the increased fishing speed. We could go for reduced speed. We can't do this because it's an engine. I'm trying to think if there's a way that I could... give us a 10% aberration bonus. I think that's more than enough. Those are repaired, so 10 days. Do we have crab pots everywhere still? Yeah. We need crab pots everywhere. Always. So if we ever stop there, we can... like, it's one of those things where we don't always need to do this. Like, we can ignore it a couple of days. But because of how much money I'm spending, I want to, I want to make sure that I'm making some sort of a profit back, so I'm probably going to mess with the crab pots a bit. Yeah, that would be an issue. So, have you made a massive road? Is that what that massive path is? Is that the road to make it a little bit easier on you? Wait, what the hell did I just see? Nyptonite. The twisting shell houses this small creature with eyes and tentacles flailing from the opening. That's just the path to your base. I know, but I'm wondering if you're going to expand it. Because if I had to do a lot of traversal like that, I would definitely have some sort of a method. Yeah. I would have to do it at a certain point because of just the way it would make things a little bit more convenient, you know? I can only catch one of those. Sheep. Nice. Well, a path like that's something I would still end up doing irregardless, because like you never know, you might have a situation that happens in the future where you have to go out and get something. So I would make that path. Yeah, that too. RP reasons. Yeah, it's exactly what I would do it for. Whether or not I build it before or after doesn't matter as long as it got built. It would satisfy my need to make sure that, like... I mean, you saw me build the whole town I built in Minecraft. The village. Which, it wasn't as complete as I wanted it to be, I'll admit. But I am satisfied with what I got. Next time, though, it's going to be a whole hell of a lot different with whatever build I do. Just because of the fact that, I want to see if I can find a swamp area that's, like, past 15. Or past 20 or something like that. I kind of doubt I'll find one. But I want to look. debating on how I want to do this. So here's the question. Do we sell it? Or do we say screw it? And since we're right here, make some bait. Three for three. I forgot that it was number of fish, not amount of fish. And there is a difference because to me, number of fish is an individual thing. Amount is like the weight of it. Like how many pounds of fish are you getting? So I might as well just sell that. A mega town with nether portals. Ooh, that would be a like a what's it called? A nether network. Make a nether network to different cities. Make like a bunch of different cities. Are you doing this? You're doing this all in base mode. Do whatever you want to do. Obviously, don't feel the need to push yourself to do something that ridiculous. I'm gonna say that right off rip because you're in vanilla, and I know for a fact that what I just said's fucking insane to do in vanilla. But you can do whatever you want to do, obviously. But my commentary was, as I said, you know. I don't think they were on the area that goes past like 10. There's not an area. The swamp is so freaking shallow, man. I mean, I was just preemptively saying that to make sure, because I know there are some people that when they're sometimes like somebody says, "Oh, you could do this," they take it as like, "Oh, I'm going to do that now because somebody told me to," and I don't want to be like, "Oh no, don't like do it if you want to do it, but don't do it because I said so." Because I'm not saying so. I'm saying a thing you could do. Gotcha. Hey, just saying. I'm already getting blamed for making you play Minecraft. I don't want to get blamed for anything else. Hey, we need to catch one of those things. A brook arapaima. Broken arapaima. Scales plucked from skin turned to leather. Eyes paled from the agony of knotted muscles. Bones unset and set untrue. Man, the aberration fish is such a cool idea. I wonder if they're going to come out with more DLC for this game, or they're going to come out with the Dredge 2. Again. Out of curiosity, I'll have to look into it and see, because this is an awesome game. And I would expect the company to, like any other company, be like, oh, more, new and improved more, new and improved more. So keep spending your money. Kyle? Ooh, what are you? I've caught you before. Have I ever gotten the aberration? No, I've not. Boreal shell. A cold wind blows through a skeletal frame, condensed unto the light of a ghostly aura. Connect to them above the nether. I mean, massive bridges, but that's... Oh, not just massive bridges. A massive rail network would be how you would do quick travel between them, or quicker travel between them, I suppose. Like a train type thing. That's at least the idea behind why I would think to make like a rail system. To have like a train station set up. Yeah, probably right on that case. I didn't even pay attention to what the name of this game was. I'm gonna drop these other crab pots. I want to try and get to past 10 meters again. There we go. There we go. Maybe we'll get another aberration. Ice boats are quicker. It's feeling. Yeah, I agree. That's one of the reasons why I brought up the like a train system, because if you think about it, how else would you travel, right? Because there's no, and I'm gonna say this knowing that you could use weird little exploits and things to make flying machines and stuff like that, but there are no like, hey, you take a bunch of, you take this many iron things, you place it down, and you have a vehicle, right? I know there are mods that allow you to build vehicles and stuff like that, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about base game. So until they add official vehicles, the only way you could make sense of having any sort of travel is with a transit system that relies on rails. Rails or water elevators or something like that. There's not really a way to... I mean, if you were playing base game without permadeath, you could do a weird death fast travel system. Because if you have it set up right and you have an anchor set up in the nether, way far away from where you drop it, like say you have your main city, right? And you go into the nether portal in your main city, and then you jump off of a cliff and have yourself teleport to wherever your way shrine is. You could fast travel yourself to one end of the city. Mind you, you wouldn't be able to take anything with you, obviously. But if you needed to just travel somewhere fast, that's one way to do that. And you could have a network of chests to do that. Well, this would only be for, like, emergency travel to one location, or it would be fast travel to get from where you're at to where you're trying to build or something. But again, it wouldn't make sense to have traversal like that unless you had the chest set up that you could put a chest somewhere and then put something in it and put another chest somewhere else and take that item out of that chest no matter what. What's that called? Ender chest. $571. We got the aberration for over here, so let's travel to the other location. We dealt with the crab pots. Let us now travel to, I guess, the Devil's Spine, because in all honesty, it doesn't really matter since we're using the aberration thing. Atrophy. We can use atrophy again. Nice. I'm trying to think if there's any other way that you could travel speedily, and I can't think of anything else outside of the rail stuff. TNT machine. I mean, Again, my whole premise was without the... like... like, you open the package and from the box you can travel type of system, right? Like the rail system, I'm trying to think of it based upon like what a villager would use in Minecraft. Not that a villager can use mine carts like that, but if a villager had more autonomy and intelligence to do shit, they would use a rail system, right? At least that's how I feel. Dealer choice. Well, technically that would be your... Wait. I mean, I guess, yeah, I am the dealer. And you are choosing the cards normally. Okay, I was a bit mind-fucking with that. But we're good now. Erupting scorpion, legs shuddering as though it were still scuttling on some imagined seabed. The oozing blackness has overcome its chitin or chitin prison. Let's get into this there, Doc, and then I'll do the nail paint. I'm gonna do some purple, and you know what? I'm gonna do it on top of the yellow on my index finger, because it has been an official week since last we were doing this. So I wonder how this is gonna end up looking. But yeah, I honestly haven't really played a lot of games off stream. I've been doing a little bit of Arena Breakout and the playtest for another game, but that's all I'm going to say about that because of it being a closed thing. Yeah, stone bricks. Hey, auto smelters, man. Those auto smelters are awesome to set up. You played Tarkov again? I mean, honestly, I'll stick with Arena Breakout because outside of Tarkov, it's something I have to buy, which, yeah, it's a daunting game for me to, like, let me stick with Arena Breakout for a while to start with before I think about playing Tarkov. Okay, that changes things. That changes things a lot. Arena Breakout is, I think, better because of the free-to-play aspect of it. Orange. I mean, honestly, I would play, can you do co-op with PvE and Arena? I mean, it would make sense to be able to, but this is more affirming it, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. That's good then. Having a basically single-player Tarkov or co-op Tarkov. That I could see playing. That could be really fucking fun. That could be really fucking fun. But PvP Tarkov sounds like the most cancerous AIDS ever from what I've experienced in just watching it. Not to mention, it does not seem nearly as forgiving as this Arena Breakout game that I've been playing. Yeah. I'd imagined it would. Like, you have mods nowadays for everything to add multiplayer to it. Like seamless co-op with the Souls games now. Honestly, I think more developers should, like, this is the thing though. Just because people make mods to add co-op to a game does not mean the developers have to make their game co-op from the get-go. Yeah, I'm sure people would appreciate it, but this helps me make my joke. But I think companies should be okay with making more single-player games. Like, that or make it co-op only. You know what I mean? I was having some trouble actually getting up. My fucking feet are killing me. We got, purple and orange. I couldn't think of the names of the color. Purple and orange we got. Purple and orange. Damn, almost 600. Nice. Oh, there's a lot of crab pots here, I'm noticing. Ooh. Yeah, I could probably make more room, but I'm being lazy. I could probably see if I can throw some crabs in the net, maybe. I think one of the mods I'll add will probably be a cheat mod for the durability of crab pots. I'm hoping that this is gonna be still in the range it should be. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I put the damn thing on that nail polish. The whatchamacallit, the lid. I think this is outside the range. Trying to see. There was an area I saw that was like 25 meters. I think that's still in range. There's no way this is still, no, it still is, I think. Actually, let's test that. So it should still both be in range of Devil's Spire, as well as past 50. Alright. I'm gonna have to step away here for a moment. When I come back, we are going to get our aberration over here. And then we are going to go to the other 2 areas and get those aberrations as well. I'm going to play a couple minutes of ads since nothing else is going to be going on. And I will be back momentarily. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, so 2 sheep just spawned outside your base. That is mega lucky. Did they spawn? No, that's not how sheep... I was gonna ask if they spawned because of the, dude. The traveling merchant. But that's llamas or alpacas or whatever. Now, wait. We need to get our 3 more things of stuff. What block? I do not know. Shaper's Prime, Rotting. The Antediluvian Ideal, a form defended by the armor of eons. Creepy. Oh, I know a way that I could do it. I want to make sure that I get the rest of what I need first before I do it, though. It does suck, but I'm making sure to get the abyssal that I need, because we need to make sure that our encyclopedia is full, and these are the last 2 fish, right? I gotta go to the ocean to get that one. This is Stellar Base and Gale Cliffs. And then the ocean, so I need 1 more of those other things. Which I should have 1 more. Yeah, I do. I have more than 1 more. I have 2 more. We'll have to use the last 2 on our ocean stuff. Let's actually do that now while I'm thinking about it. No, let's just go to Gale Cliffs and then Stellar Basin. Get that, and then we'll do the other one. Emerald? You could use emerald. And yes, I am picking a block like that because I'm kind of an asshole too. Because, like, emerald's an annoying fucking block to get base game. That or diamond. Diamond seems too tacky for me personally. Emerald... Wait, no, emerald would be a good trim. Emerald would be a good trim. Maybe a quartz? Wow. How absolutely unlucky is that? That we got hit by one spawning in right in front of us. That is actually insane. Oh no. Gonna go around in a circle for a minute until we get the atrophy replenished. Oh no, where did I put it? Right here. Okay. So here's my question. Does it hit multiple? No, only one. Archon's Burden. Stale. A regal serpent crowned in bone, the inheritance of eternity appointed at last. What's really funny is it seems like the more that I use this, the better quality the fish is. Because we went from infected to rotting to stale. The Stellar Basin! West? Yeah, west. Then we go to the open ocean, we get the aberration there. And then we are completely and utterly done with the aberration level fish. We probably have a couple of ocean fish we need to make sure we catch that are maybe aberration quality. Then again, it seems like the DLC only affected the main areas. Any fish that I see on the way there, I'll hit. So we can make sure that we get our stuff upgraded. Which I probably should have used this ability a lot more. This is such a zippy boat. But yeah, I've been quite busy over the last couple of days doing yard work stuff. Still got quite a bit more yard work to do. So we're not quite like, because that XCOM stuff, it's not a difficult work to do, but it's the type of work that I dislike doing the most. So after a long day out and about doing shit, the last thing I want to do, you know what I mean? Come on. I love how the fish it shows is like, look what it shows for the fish. Whoa, this might be my favorite one so far. Famine's End. Devour in the deep. Unfurler of maws. Engulfer of the lost. Let's rest. Let's rest. They don't have one for a legendary level 1 for Pale Reach. That's kind of unfortunate. Missed opportunity there. I wonder if there's mods that add more fish. There's gotta be. There's gotta be that one that adds more apparitions and shit like that. To the open ocean! Which, I think it only goes to a top depth of 100 meters, if I'm being honest. And I'm kind of don't liking that. I really wish it would go farther beyond 100 meters. You know what game I might play off stream and get set up? That one game that I played with all the islands. Iron rig. We're right by the Pale Reach, so we can go there to get that legendary, which I didn't even realize there was a legendary that I caught. That's kind of funny. I did not even realize there was a legendary there that I caught. Man, what's funny is I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it's going to take us a while to get to the level, like, we're at here. But I kind of like this idea of working our way up to it with mods. Ooh, we got from the Black Depths Colossal Squid. Really? Okay, cool. We didn't get all the fish yet. That's kind of awesome that we caught it in with our net. This is a fish that I'm not sure if I've caught. Yeah, I've caught before. The aberration of, though, I'm not sure I got. Which there's a 10% chance. I think we've gotten the aberration of this fish before. Yep, we did. Alright, I'm gonna have to step away here for a moment. Let me do this. Do this. Sleeper's Torment, a Nightmare Seeker, a Death Dreamer, and Waking Abyss. Shit. Paste ourselves over to the other side. Local place room anyways. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do with the quick and dirty stuff, motherfucker. Okay. That's annoying. The shit just spawned in front of me. At least I only lost a basic-ass fish. Then again, I wasn't paying attention, and I think I fucked up my engine at the same time with my, speed thing over here. Alright, I'll be back in one moment. Okay, good. Do. Anyways, sell myself at the fish market. And let's get to Pale Reach, I think. Wait, where's our crab pots? I'm gonna get a couple more crab pots as well, because there's one aberration I need to get for over here, I think. Ah! It itches. I'm trying not to actually itch it. It's so hard to... annoying. I'm annoyed. So is there something closer than 100? Trawl net's down in about... Ooh. It seems like because it's out in the middle like this, we're only gonna get 100 meters down. He's on my ass. So badly. Oop, forgot. Forgot you actually have to hold up there. Oh! Okay, that scared the shit out of me. Fucking did not expect a squid arm to pop out of the fucking water like that and be like, I'm gonna fuck your day up. Oh. That got me really good. I was not expecting that. Damn. Alright, let's get to the rig. I bet there are crabs near the rig. It actually can outpace us. Not unlike this shark that's chasing us right now. The tornado can outpace us. Under market. Alright. What? Ah. Okay. I'm glad I looked this up because I never would have figured it out. So, I was wrong about one thing. Hilariously enough. I need rot. Hopefully we can do a one and done type thing. But I do need rot. Alright, we need to turn that into rot. We will. We'll just drive around or something like that for a minute. I'll be right back. Hold up. Actually, no, I got an idea how to get the rot to go. I know exactly how to do this. Be right back. So, my parents watch a lot of like subscription for service movies and stuff like that. And it's kind of funny because without me saying anything, there's certain times where there'll be a show or whatever that they want to watch and they'll be like, hey, I know you talked about this before. Do you want to watch this? And they'll ask me the Fallout show. So I'm probably going to end up starting to watch the Fallout show starting sometime this week. And I'm excited to talk about that on Mondays in the future here. Heck, maybe I might end up watching an episode tomorrow or something like that. We'll see. I need to use the rot that I have to... I need to end up using the rot that I have to, make the things for the ship. The whatchamacallit. Hold up. Now it should be rot. There we go. Alright. And with this rot, I shall make, hopefully, one thing is enough for this. I'm going to try to do the aberrated. I'm going to do the atrophy mixed bait, aberrated bill bait, right here. I hope this is what you need to do. Damn it. I need a lot of that, so we need to get ourselves a lot of goop. What gives us a lot of goop?
Ah.
Oil rig. Or not oil rig, oil leak. That's a big ass whale in front of us. Give me one moment. There we go. Now, we're heading over here to get ourselves into, what? 6 pieces of goop at least? Yeah, 6 pieces of goop at least. Need to do it anyways to make sure we get the atrophy thing upgraded. Man. Oh, that's annoying. So my question is, alright, there we go. So that's the best way to get goop then. There we go. Weird. So the question is, what's better? What's better? Catching it like this, or actually trying to I don't know. I'm kind of aggravated. Because this is one of those things where it's not that difficult to get a hold of this stuff, but it's just annoying how time-consuming it can be. I'd rather keep the rot. I gotta try, man, and see what 29, 27. We didn't catch it, but there were more opportunities there than I think there otherwise would have been. Ooh, excuse me.
Ah.
I mean, more of a profit. Need more goop, need more of this. Is there a way to break it down and get goop? I don't think so. No. letting us repair our stuff, and then we will... Oh, also, there's no crab pots over here, so the generator? No, he doesn't sell stuff. Why would he sell stuff? We don't have any crab pots in here. No, we don't. We do have the float Sam trap, which we might as well drop and use. So I'm thinking we go to the swamp, get as much bait as we can hold, then go get as much goop, and then make as much of that aberrated canisters, and mainly just try and catch the damn question mark fish at the end here, right? I now know what this is, because I had to look it up to figure out where to get it. I never would have figured it out if I didn't. I'm not going to spoil it. We need to catch the aberrated... basically just go to the ice area. Ice area. Still got something to catch at Devil's Spine. Twisted Spire. 0 to 50. That's rod. That's pot. That's pot. We're working on that. Don't know what that was. Freaked me out a little bit. Okay, screenshot in Discord. I think I need to catch the aberration of this, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. No, this is the aberration that gave us a ghost, wasn't it? Yeah. Hey, we got it. I'll just take off for now because there's 2 days left. Nice. I'm trying to figure out, it's a two-size fish will be perfect to use here. This is not a two-size fish, this is a four-size fish, but whatever. So it's probably only going to give us 5, 6. It'll give us 6 pots, I bet. Yeah. I mean, this is a extra 6 things, so we'll rock this for now. 75. I mean, it's worth it to catch them, just because of how much money we make. Like, we're making pure profit doing this, so as annoying as it is to gather up all this stuff, it's a profitable endeavor, for sure. Tarpon. Let me sell all this shit. We need a bunch of goop and a little bit of rock. Sell the crabs. We could keep the net and the fish in the net and use those as the rot fish. Like, there's something not right here. Yeah, the thing that's not right is you're going the wrong way, man. I need to look at the screenshot in the Discord. I'll keep that. Alright. Now we just need the goop, which there's no way to break the glass. I thought that'd be a nice little thing you could do, you know? Not a big deal, we can just go across, try and catch a fish, fail a bunch, and then even if that other stuff gets infested, it doesn't matter because I'm okay with it and it getting rotted. We got a fish to our right coming in to kill us, so we're not going to be able to do the goop method if it keeps following us, but I think it stopped following us. I'll check the screenshots in the Discord in a minute. I'm about ready to wrap up with Dredge. I just want to try to catch this last damn thing, which hopefully it won't take too long, but we'll see. That gave us 12, so that gives us 6. 6 things of aberrated bait we can utilize. Make sure we don't screw up on haste. We have a 15% longer with haste. But we can probably give ourselves 30 to 45% actually. Yeah, this aberrated bait is definitely worth it. Like, the rot's kind of annoying to get a hold of, but it's literally just annoying. The goop is nothing special. And for 75, we could make over 1,000. The exotic bait is not really worth it. And Insta Crab Pot stuff, I don't think is worth it. But I'm actually gonna make one of these just to see what it does. Again, I don't remember. I mean, maybe it is worth it considering what we got there. We don't have enough rot. This should give us enough rot right here. A sickly stench. A sickly stench. After this, we'll take a small little, like, reactionary break, I think. Just chill for a minute. Really? Another day? I'll do another day, I don't care. Does infected not rot? Also, the fact that the crabs have still not rotted after 2 days is kind of wild to me. I mean, they're rotting, but they're not rotted. Big difference. Whatever, it gives us enough rot for a couple more, so we might as well use it. If we don't catch this fish that we need to catch it with this, I will be so floored, and I will probably end up wrapping up regardless. If we go through all these aberrated baits, wild. Alright, that's better for me. Alright, so what does this thing do? Let's see. I'm gonna make the assumption that because there's no crab pots nearby, it won't get the bait to work. Whatever. Irregardless, we're gonna make a heck of a profit here catching all these fish. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Come on. Hey, there it is. Question mark, question mark, question mark. This is the scientist dude. That was the scientist dude that jumped out of the thing. Might as well finish what I got, you know what I mean? At least when it comes with the... Ooh. I can make room. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't go away like that. Never mind, ignore me. Alright, so that's exactly what I wanted to catch there. 1,011. 75, 150, 300. Alright, so I'm making 700 profit about, give or take. Wait. You won't buy that? Oh, I can keep it alive forever now. I can keep Dude with us forever. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. Because unless the only way that they will got rid of this will be as if lady over here in the pontoon buys this fish. If not, we can keep this with us always. Otherwise, we're gonna end up selling Dude. $38. If I hit up, oh yeah, we got a companion with us. We got a companion with us. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. In these stable depths, elder blood seeps through the void, each conquest of corruption weakening the veil. From host to host it withers and wanders, climbing towards the clouding sky. Such transient flesh has no hope of enduring the true deep. Huh. Only able to be caught using abbreviated bait in the open ocean. A good spot's under the rig after it's been destroyed and can easily be caught by removing all rods and only having the infused winch to minimize catching other fish. Additionally, if the player has the Pale Reach DLC installed and has purchased the Glacial Lance, they can equip that instead, as this rod is limited to catching fish in ice and oceanic environments. Oh. Okay, that'd be a nice way to do it. It's the aberration of the scientist. It's unsellable. The true description and name, Deep Form, is only visible when at max panic. Otherwise, it displays as question marks. I didn't even think that that would be a factor. That's why I looked it up, because it was only question marks, and I probably wouldn't even notice it. But now it's a companion of ours forever and always. Anyways, when next we play this, which will probably be next Friday, we are going to work on completing the encyclopedia, which we have most of it done, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Crabs at the Gale Cliffs. Stellar Basin. Haven't even caught the base form of whatever that is. Got a lot to catch at Stellar Basin. A lot to catch at Stellar Basin. Twisted Strand, we got a little bit more to catch over here. And a couple things at Devil's Spine. we're getting there. We have 219 out of 230, so we have 11 more fish to catch, and then we are officially done with this game and all of its DLC. We have, I think, the hardest fish caught, right? Pale reach and stuff like that, that's just catching the fish at the right time and literally just driving around, but like this. The aberrations of the exotics, I keep calling them legendaries, but the exotic aberrations. These bad boys. I will admit the exotic aberrations look so cool. Every one of them. Ah, that's a hint right there. How it's doing the shaking like that, that's the hint right there. Yep, every single one of the aberrations looks so good. Alright. Like I said, we'll continue this probably next Friday. You done with the base? One last gigantic project? Nice, nice. Of course, for people watching on Twitch, stick around because we're going to be switching over to Arena Breakout Infinite since it's on official release. We have 11 fish to catch, like I said. That might not seem like a lot, but because of how RNG is in this game, it probably will take a little bit longer than you might expect. Now, mind you, I have a way higher chance than I did previously of getting an aberration. We have a 10% chance of getting an aberration, so that means that instead of having to catch a ridiculous amount of fish, we could get lucky on the first catch. I mean, we could have gotten lucky on the first catch before, but it was highly unlikely. It's a lot more common now. We'll just go down the list and make sure we catch everything. Once we catch everything, we'll go from there. Ah, nice. Anyways, that is going to be it for me for you, YouTube. I do hope you enjoyed your stay here. If you have and haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links. If you're watching on YouTube, exclamation point links like so. For those that are watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT for Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. With all that said and done, that is going to be it for me for you, YouTube. Appreciate y'all, and until next time, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye.